I find it highly hard to believe that things are going on as sort of calmly as they are, in that we're not we're not actually talking about the fact that these things, whatever they are, call them drones, call them UAP, but they're operating without anybody trying to shoot them down. We shot down a Chinese weather balloon in 2023. Now, if these things are going on 15, 17 days over military sites, where's the shoot downs? And also, these things have lights on them and they're big. One of them was the size of a house. They've got a lot of car sized drones out there. Okay, let's ask ourselves, most plausible explanation: Russia, China. Okay, those are adversaries. If they were flying drones over our military installations, that by itself is practically, I think it is a declaration of war, practically, because you're not supposed to be on the other guy's territory doing things like that. That traditionally is a very bad thing. And if you were Russia or China and you were flying these things over us, why would you put lights on them? I don't understand that, which would leave sort of a more anomalous explanation, in which case I'd say, all right, let's go full ET and say it's a NHI of some kind that is increasing some kind of oversight or interdiction or whatever you want to call it. Why are they doing it right now? I don't care what you call them, and let's stipulate they're drones. Okay, they're drones. Fine. Get rid of the nomenclature there. They are drones, and they appear to be all over the world right now. All right. The thing about a drone is a drone doesn't spontaneously come into the universe. A drone is used by somebody. Somebody has to be making and using these drones in the way they're being used. And for the life of me, just sitting there pondering this and thinking, all right, well, what would explain it? There just aren't a lot of good explanations for doing it the way it's being done. So I tend to, even though it seems more logical that probably there's a bunch of drones being made by Russia, China, and us and other people. There's drones everywhere. Everybody's got drones, but not quite like the drones that have been described. And also, not as visible as the ones that are being photographed and everything. And so you kind of get into that territory. It's almost like a movie. You know, you watch Independence Day, they say, well, it's going to come with giant motherships over every city, and then they're going to blow up the White House. Maybe, but maybe there's another way that you announce your presence. I mean, somebody, if all these drone sightings are indeed happening at the time they're happening, and that we're reading about in coverage from all around the world, then they're being deployed by somebody with some agenda. And I would at least like my government, which I've armed with my tax dollars to build up a military, to respond to this and say, what's their best guess? What is really going on? I mean, shouldn't they level with us in some way? Why do we have to be on a podcast saying this is happening everywhere and not getting those? I don't know. It's frustrating because once again, it's that same old, where there's something semi mysterious going on and they're not telling us what they know. They're not sharing their work. Now, I understand there's national security, and obviously there is national security involved in drones over your military bases, but they didn't have any problem showing us the shoot downs of the Chinese balloon. That was in every news report. This is a math equation right now with too many variables in it. And I'm a little confused, but maybe you'll straighten me out.